welcome to By the Numbers. Hope you're well. I'm FM Tahiti and I've come back for what I think is episode 8 of season 8. Let me check which one is it. Yeah, it'll be episode 8, season 8. And I'm filming this slightly out of sequence because the youth intakes appeared before my match against Portadown, which is in the last episode, in episode 7. So I don't know what that result is yet. I just wanted to record this and tag it on to the next video. So we'll have a different match following this one. It won't be the Portadown match because you've already seen the Portadown match. Yeah. So we've got a youth intake. Apparently it could be a golden generation. It's led by the very gifted Matty Crawford. So let's have a look at Matty Crawford first. I'm hoping we've got a good intake because, as I've probably mentioned in the last video, Eddie Gregg, our superb striker who has been scoring for fun, he's got 23 league goals, has broken his leg. And I've sent him to a specialist, I've paid the money, but he's still going to be out for at least 9 months. I'm really gutted about it because he's basically the only reason why we're not already relegated. He's been helped out with some new strikers now, but if it wasn't for him scoring, we would not be probably even managing this club anymore. We would have been asked to leave, I think. So hopefully there's someone good in here. So Marty Crawford. Let's have a look at him. Central defender, 6 foot, moves the ball to the right foot before dribble attempts. Not too bothered about that. He plays no-nonsense centre-back, which is good because that's what we play. And he looks okay, can tackle. Heading and marking's okay at 7, can improve that. He's not got very good aggression. He is brave and determined with high work rate. His positioning is poor. Strength is poor. Jumping reach is good. He's a bit of a mixed bag in that he should be okay, but his positioning needs to improve. His strength needs to improve. I would like it if he was more aggressive. So I'm a bit worried if he's the best that we've got, but he's definitely going to get a contract from us. Let's have a look at the rest. Let's go to the development centre, look at the youth candidates. So Peter Harris out on the right midfield. Nothing special. Could give him a contract. Glenn McMenamin, again, nothing special. Central midfielder, I might not even offer him a contract, to be honest. He's meant to be really good, but he's not going to play much for us. Sam McCauley, he looks okay, 6'4", he's big. He'll get inside on that, so he'll probably get a contract. William Hall, right winger, we'll give him a space. Brian Keogh on the left, he looks quite good. He'll get a go. Marty Crawford, we looked at. Kieran Ryan on the left and wing back position, he'll get in. Brandon Byrne, 6'4", fullback, we'll give him a try. At Stafford, likewise, left-sided defender, a bit short, but got some potential. His mental's pretty good, and his technicals are fairly even, so not any standouts, but they're not all terrible. David Walsh, 6'1", not blowing me away to be honest, but we'll give him a go. And Dunn on the left, because he's left-sided and he's fairly professional as well, we'll give him a go. Jimmy Ward looks okay with his tackling, poor positioning there, poor aggression, good bravery. James Daly, another defender, 6'6", but his attributes are dog dirt. Jason Reed does not look like a particularly impressive striker. Mark McCall doesn't look like an impressive goalkeeper. And Ben Forsyth could have potential, but apparently he's not that well rated. So yeah, I'm not overwhelmed by what we've got in here. Likewise, it's not terrible. I think there's probably 6 or 7 players there we can offer a contract to, and they'll help pad out the squad. I don't see anyone I'm thinking is going to be going straight into the squad this season. Some of the left wingers might be able to creep in for some cover next season. Same with the right. But it's an okay intake. So we're going to head off next into the match we're going to play for this one, which hopefully we should see us progress with our kind of attempt at getting into safety. Sorry, I'm still just sad about Eddie Gregg breaking his leg. See you in a second. Alright, so we've gone through the youth stuff. at the start of the episode. Now we've got the match that we're going to focus on. So we're playing Ballin and Millard, and they're basically pretty stuffed. They're bottom. The best they can hope for is to try and overtake Portadown so they don't get automatically relegated. They go into the playoffs instead, but it doesn't look hugely likely with only 9 points to play for. If we beat Ballin and Millard and Portadown drop points, then we're potentially... let me work this out. 9 points to go. If we end up, after this match, being on 34 points because we've won, and Portadown drop any points, then we've definitely made it through. So win here, and anything but a win for Portadown guarantees safety. If we end up on 32 points, and Portadown draw, then it carries on to the next match. If they lose, then they'll only have 6, I'll take 31, but we'll have 32. So a draw, if they lose, is also useful. Let's get into this. Obviously, Eddie Gregg is injured. Gary Gregg is suspended. Thomas Heron is suspended. We've got some players coming back, hopefully, from suspension for us. So we've got McCallion who can come back in. McLaughlin, we can come back in for Dunn. Well, Dunn wasn't terrible in the last match we had, but it's not really his place anymore in the team. Clark in there. Ready to go. Gonna give Bonis another shot, we might as well. He scored in the last game. Can't really say fairer than that. Go for a standard 4-4-2. We are the better team. It doesn't matter if McLaughlin's not scored for a while, he's now a winger as far as we're concerned. Yeah. I mean, Burns played the entire season as a defensive midfielder and nothing else. I don't know why they're asking me about whether I think he could do something else. I don't even play with a central midfielder anymore. Defensive midfielder is the only central-ish midfielder we've got. Everyone else is either a winger or a striker. Lot to play for then. We do have, backup in the sense that if it doesn't go to plan, which it almost didn't there, it wasn't for the flag, but if it doesn't go to plan, we do still have 2 more games after this where we can control our own destiny. It goes on a yellow already. Sorry if you can hear the car sounds outside, it's hot, so the window needs to be open. I think the plan is, if we survive, I need to get McGee and O'Connor on loan again for next season. I need to get at least one other good striker, because Greg's going to be injured for a bit. I need to consider McGee. Go on. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Paddy McCallion getting the assist for that one. Look at that. And that's the long ball, that's the hoofball bit of the game, but McGee just takes it down and in it goes. Yeah, so definitely need to improve the squad still. An extra striker should do that. Maybe some backup on the left wing. Maybe another good defensive midfielder. And then anyone who improves the defence or the goalkeeping position will be good. Oh, McGee picks it up. Brutal. Matt McGee. I almost want them to stop scoring once we've got to safety, because then we might be more likely to get them next season. See, McGee did that, and he's the false 9. He's not the pressing forward. The sad thing is, McGee and O'Connor are just kind of like Larne's youth leftovers. They're not ever likely, unless they progress a little bit more, to get into Larne's first team, because they've got so many good players. But then again, we'll have to see. So one of the things I want to mention is the fact that a good few games ago, the title was won, but by Linfield this year, not by Larne. So maybe Larn will want to use them. I have a feeling what would have happened at the end of the season if Greg hadn't been injured is that Larn or Linfield would have come in for him. Let's try McGee. The fact he's injured kind of shields us, so we could get maybe another half season out of him next season, assuming he's still good. And he's not completely crocked from his broken leg, so Glen Torrent doing us a massive favour against Portadown, so safety could be on the way. I want to see if I can get Jordan Black. We are losing quite a few players. Some of them are reasonable. So we're losing a couple of defenders, like Coulter doesn't want to re-sign. Burns doesn't want to re-sign. I can't remember if McGovern signed or not, but there's a couple of central defenders we're losing. We don't have any kind of backup for them. Ricky McQuitty's probably going to go. Got him because of his name. He did okay. But McVeigh and Strain are definitely the first choices. McGovern and Coulter are probably the backups, but Coulter's going to go. Just he won't talk to me. I've been offering him stuff, but he won't talk to me. A couple of the other defenders, like Burns, I did offer a contract too, but I reduced the wage. And then they stopped talking to me. Bonis leaves it in. Almost fell for McGee. Interesting chip from there. Strain rises above it. McLaughlin. Out to McCallion. Back in McGee, O'Connor. Interesting. Could have gone one more pass. That could have worked. Right, let's bring on McGrath for Bonis. Let's bring on Gordon for McLaughlin. I'm going to leave it like that for the moment. Even though McCallion's probably going to get sent off soon. Because he's on a yellow, he's tired, and he is feisty. He picks it up, counter-attacks on. Look at that pace. He's past them. That would have been wonderful. That would have been absolutely wonderful. Over the bar by O'Connor. I think we're safe. I think we've done it. We're not going to have to go through the extra effort of a playoff for survival. McGee. Connor blocked. Burns going off. It wouldn't be a match at Belfast Celtic if we didn't have a player sent off. Carry on. I don't care about the centre of the pitch. It's superfluous to us. We don't need it. Good long range shot by Tony McLean. I'll give him that. I thought the stadium would have been packed out for a survival fight, but apparently not. McCallion, who's managed to pick it up. McGrath. McGee's his hat trick. There we go, he's deserved it. He really has deserved it. And again, this is a beauty of three strikers. There's one defender trying to pick up O'Connor, two that went over to McGrath, which then meant McGee, because he dropped back slightly, hadn't been picked up, had a lot more space to then finish that off. What the fuck, Dunn had messed that one up then. Callians get sent off. I don't even care about this anymore because this is just helping us with our worst discipline record. Look at this. Should I put him here? Does this matter? Doesn't really matter, does it? There we go. Do that, it makes no difference. McGee. Thought he was going to curl that one in then. Had some potential. Strain gets it out. O'Connor's past him. McGee's been set free. he just took a bit too long. I think that might be tiredness there that stopped him. Pulled up a little bit. Really, he still needed to be giving it everything he had. That was a good result. Exactly what we needed. So Portsdown lost 4-1. So let's have a look at the table. It's been a tough season. We had that run in the middle that looked like it was really going to ruin us. So 2 games left, 6 points to play. The maximum Portsdown can get is 31, and it's confirmed. We are not going into the playoffs. We are finishing on at least 34 points in safety. 2 games to see if we can beat our record, which is 34 points. No, it's not. 35, isn't it? 31, 35, yeah. So 1 more win or 2 more draws and we'll beat our record as well. So it'll be a good season in that sense, even though they didn't feel it initially. Callion's injured and banned. Pay increase for McGrath. We've qualified for the relegation group. I don't know, is that how it's phrased? It's not so much we've qualified, it's that we're safe. Let's praise McGee. Does he love us yet? He does love us. What about Alan O'Connor? Do you love us yet? Not yet. He will. Because it makes it easier to get them in on a contract, on a loan. Who else do we want to look at in the squad? Does Eddie Gregg love us yet? Yeah, he does. And the club. That's good. So yeah, there we go. So I've got 2 more games to play. I'm not going to play them on camera against Glentoran and Cliftonville. I'll come back just for a bit of an end of season summary in the last video for the season. So there'll be no matches in that one unless something has gone on that I've missed. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. It's been interesting. It's definitely been interesting. I do love playing as Belfast Celtic, even though we're not exactly covering ourselves in glory and getting lots of titles and cups anymore. I do enjoy this kind of relegation battle. It's a little bit different, but I still want to kick on next season. A nice mid-table next season would be superb. But I just need to see if I can get some of these players in and improve the squad just a tiny bit. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the last episode for the season. Thank you.